Hi, hello, welcome. Yes, welcome back to Live Corp, and I say back because I believe I recognise you. Yeah, yes, that's correct. Yes, you were here back at the end of last year to do our end of season examination. How have you been? Been good? Yeah, keeping well. That's great. That's great to hear. How did you find it? How did you find last session? Thought provoking. Okay, you found out a lot about yourself. Yeah. We ask questions which you typically wouldn't ask yourself on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, it does kind of open up your mind, to say the least. It does. Helps you know yourself better, if that makes sense. Yes. So I'm guessing you've been drafted to do our beginning season examination. That's great to hear. I actually checked the data records and it says you were here not too long ago as part of our face examination. Yeah, part of our face examination routine. How was that? It was good, yeah. People were nice, people were lovely. That's great to hear. Because that is our main goal here at Live Corp is just to make everyone's lives, that being yours, that much better. So it's great to hear that the customer service was top notch for you. So you know how this still works. I got my pad here. We've got the questions ready for you. With the feedback you just gave us, we did have some feedback where people were saying how the questions were quite deep and rather, like I said, thought-provoking. So we kind of reflected on that. We made some changes, made some adjustments, and we think we've got a new set of questions which will both be just as thought-provoking, but maybe a bit more toned down, just ever so slightly, yeah. It's because we wouldn't want to make anyone walking away feeling uncomfortable or, just having a bad experience. We wouldn't want that. So yeah, we're going to try our best to make this one a lot more approachable, to say the least. So let's just get straight down to business. Just find the right pages here. Cool. Like I said, these questions, they will be different. Again, answer anything and everything that you have to say. So don't hold back any of your thoughts. Just lay down anything that comes to your mind when I ask you the question. That's all I ask for you. And I'm simply just going to write it down and then it's going to be sent off just for, data purposes and whatnot. They don't tell me that part of the details. I'm not that high up in the scheme to actually know what they do with this data, but I'm sure it's all in good intent and good nature. So, first question, and remember, this survey examination is very approachable, a lot more approachable than our last one. So, question number 1, do you fear the inevitability of death? No? Yeah, not something that's something you should really worry about your age right now, yeah. But we're going to ask it. And do you believe when the time comes that you can accept death? Okay, interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much for your answer. Let me just drop that down. Is it right if you could actually just repeat? Yeah. Cool, brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. Cool. Are you happy with your life up to this point? I know, yeah, take as much time as you want, think about it. You don't have to answer straight away. Yeah, especially with this question is quite the big question, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, keep it coming. Keep it coming, yeah. Okay, wonderful. And would you say life is satisfactory? Yeah, we do get quite the range of answers with this question. Yeah, it's definitely been one of the more interesting questions that we have. Yes, everyone measures life each in their own way, subjectively. And well, the term satisfactory adds a whole nother layer to that concept of, is life worth it? Would you ever want to do a redo of life? Yes, essentially go back in time, say to when you weren't even born, and redo life from scratch. Okay. Circumstances come about. Okay. That's understandable. Okay, and would you say you would prefer to go 10 years into the future or 10 years back in the past? I know it's quite a common question just to ask anyone, really, isn't it? Well, if you were to ask me, I'll probably say into the future. I haven't really done anything that I regret. I wouldn't want to redo school years, so I mean, yeah, just give me 10 years in the future. But what about you? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a fair point you made there. That's a very fair point. Again, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge any of your opinions. I'm just here merely as a writer of your thoughts. Okay, and who would you say is a person you are closest to? This be a relative, a friend, or any of the sorts? Okay. And moving on from being closest to in your life, would you say you could trust them with your life? Okay. And if in the same circumstances, do you think they would risk your life for you? It does get you questioning who really are your friends, who has your back, who will betray you in life. Okay. Would you risk your life for theirs? Flipping the question here, yeah. Okay. Quite a common answer. Do you see your friends a lot? Just going out the weekends, meeting up with them. Okay. Situational, depends, time of year and whatnot, yeah, people's lives are busy, as you go older, you find less and less time to really hang out with your friends. That's understandable. Do you fall out a lot with your friends? Yep. Keep it going. Yeah. Cool. And would you say your life consists of a lot of drama? Yes, this be within your friendship groups or even your family. Okay. I mean, yeah. Everyone in their life has drama, really. It's practically a given. Family members fall out, friends fall out. It's all part of life. And we're here to analyse that here at Life Corp. Do you secretly enjoy having a lot of drama in your life? We have to ask. I know, you may think you don't, but then if you really think about it, you might actually find that you do enjoy the drama. adds a little bit of excitement to your life. That's what we found that happens to some people. Yes, the drama causes arguments, but they somehow fuel off it. They feed off the drama. Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. Would you say you are the root and cause for most of the drama in your life? No one wants to take blame in life, do they? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't want to recognise it, and sometimes we want to put the blame on others. But sometimes it could simply all be down to us and ourselves. Okay, next page. Are you a likeable person? You like to think you are. Everyone likes to think they are, don't they? Yeah. Everyone has reasons to think they're a likeable person, you know. Do you get along with a lot of people? Do you prefer time socializing or spending time alone? Yep. You remember, the introvert and extrovert questions. Yeah, sometimes we do, lean towards the same sort of ideas and whatnot with our surveys. So sometimes you might see some repeated themes. Okay, and do you find people can be overwhelming at times? Yeah, say you're out at a party and you get to a point where it's like, man, I need to get out of here, spend time with all these people, it's just a bit too much. Okay. No, yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you there, that one, yeah. I have to agree with you there, yeah. Cool, brilliant. Do you think people might find you overwhelming at times? Do you think you're the one at the party making people want to get out of there? Okay. Okay, and do you worry a lot what people might think about you? Say you've met someone for the first time and you go home afterwards and you kind of think to yourself, oh, did I make a good first impression? Do they like me? Do they not like me? Okay. Okay, and do you change how you act, behave around certain people? Yeah, say you act differently to your main group of friends than you do with your work friends, or vice versa. Why not? Okay. Cool. Brilliant. On to the next page. Do you lack self-confidence? Okay, are you always comparing yourself to others? And this is quite a broad question. This can be ranging from, your work to others. Back at school, would you compare your work? Say, you're creative in art. Would you compare your artwork? Do you compare how you might look to a person? You might find someone really attractive and you start comparing yourself to them. Do you just compare yourself a lot to others? Okay. Personally, I feel like we're doing it all the time. We really are. We're creatures who always are looking at other people, thinking about other people. So it's inevitable for us to really compare ourselves to others. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Do you feel you're not as good as others? Leaning back onto the comparing yourself to others, do you feel that makes you feel bad about yourself? You may not be good as another person at doing something, like, be more skillful or less skillful as okay. Okay, brilliant, thank you. Do you put off doing a lot of things, like, doing a lot of tasks, doing projects? Do you put doing them off? Okay. Leaning onto that question, would you say you procrastinate a lot? Okay. I feel everyone's a procrastinator in their own right. Everyone just wants to do what they want to do. No one, if you have to do something which is based around work, you always tend to put it off, don't you? I know I do. I am the biggest procrastinator that I know. Cool. Do you struggle completing work? Leaning back on the previous questions, yes, because you procrastinate. Well, you may procrastinate a lot. Do you see yourself struggling with actually completing your work? Okay. And do you stress a lot about deadlines? Okay. Quite a broad question here. Do you just stress a lot in general? Do you stress about things daily? Okay. Yeah, I feel everyone has at least one thing to stress about in their lives per day. Stress, I think, is a never-ending cycle. You finally stop stressing about one thing, boom, another thing's come along. Never-ending. Okay. What was that you just said? Okay. Perfect. On to the next page. Sorry about that. Does stress get the better of you sometimes? So does it bring down your mood? Does it get you procrastinating? Okay. Yeah, because I personally know some people that where, stress can consume them at times, really. It controls them more than they can control it. Speaking of, do you know how to easily deal with stress? Do you know how to get rid of stress? Help calm it a bit more? Okay. Keep coming. Say all that you have to say. Sorry, what was that? Cool. Perfect. Are you quite an emotional person? Okay. And do your emotions drive your decisions and thoughts more than your head? So yeah, do you tend to lean more on your heart rather than, your head? Maybe a decision you have to make requires you to think about someone's feelings. Is it for your benefit, or do you not want to hurt someone else's feelings? Okay. Okay. Perfect, thank you. Do you feel happy or sad most of the time? I know these are two very base emotions and do not cover a wide range at all, but more so one or the other. Do you feel happy, or do you still feel sad most of the time, more than the other? Okay. So what makes you happy? Anything that makes you happy? Okay. Okay, yeah. That's a good one, that's a good one, I like that, yeah. And So, what makes you sad? Again, absolutely anything. This can either be like a movie that you always repeat watch. It just makes you cry every time. Yeah. And then we get a lot of people coming in here saying Marley and me, which is understandable. Who wouldn't cry at that? Yeah, you could just repeat that again. Yep, okay. Brilliant. Cool. Do you ever feel neutral, where you may not feel any emotions? Just say you're sitting on your bed and you feel nothing. Okay. Like, it doesn't have to be like a lot of the time, just have you ever felt like this before? Okay. Right, next page. Have you ever felt passionate about something? So, like, passionate about work, passionate about a project you started or want to start? Okay. Okay, and have you ever chased after that passion? Have you ever actually gone ahead and done that project? Okay. And do you want to follow your dreams? Would you rather have a successful career, or is family more important? I should reword that. What's more important to you, having a successful career or having a family? Okay. And so, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Absolutely anything. Yeah, anything you can see yourself doing in 10 years. And do you think you'll have your dream job in that time? Is your dream job financially stable? You can say, if you don't know, you can just say, I don't know. Okay. Okay, and if you have a partner, do you see yourself with them in 10 years? If you have a partner right now, do you think you will still be with them within 10 years' time? Quite a scary question to think about, really. Of course, you would want to think, but, some difficulties could always pop up in the way. Nothing's ever guaranteed. Okay, brilliant. Coming close to the end of the survey, just got a page and a half left of questions. Okay, if you do have a partner, are you a better person because of your partner? So, has being with them made you better? Better in the sense of maybe you're more mature, or you're more understandable of certain topics and situations. Okay. Okay. Are you a better person than the one you were 5 years ago? Okay. Do you believe a person can better themselves? Is it possible to be a better person than, say, 5 years ago? Okay. personally, I do believe people can better themselves. People can learn and, understand more about the world around them. Should people be given second chances? Okay. Yeah, we see that answer quite a lot, Situation in context is always the right answer. Well, not the right answer, but what people believe morally correct most of the time. Okay. Are you a good person? You don't have to list a reason why, you just have to say, are you a good person? Okay. Are you good to others? Okay. Do you think life has treated you fairly? Okay. In the sense that, do you believe you have, good karma, I guess you could say? Do you think you fared better off in life, do you think? Okay. And leaning on to that question, do you think you deserve more in life? Yes, I do. I do always love getting to this question. It's very interesting to see what people say. Surprisingly enough, we do see a lot of the same answer. Do you think you are harder working than most people? Okay. Again, we see the same, similar results with this question. Again, not judging. That is not my job. Okay. Do you see yourself as highly? Do you regard yourself as not higher than others, but are you proud of yourself? Are you happy with what you've achieved, and so do you see yourself as quite good? Okay. Do you think you have an ego? It doesn't mean have to be like the biggest ego in the world, but some form of ego. Are you okay with the person that you are? Are you happy the way that you are right now in life? Okay. Yet again, say all and anything that you need for this. Do not hold back in the slightest. The more, the merrier. And finally, on to our last question, and quite possibly the most important question of this entire survey. You ready? Okay. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I know it is a very heated and widely debatable question. Personally, I'm kind of indifferent about it. I mean, would I personally have pineapple on pizza? No. But am I opposed to others having it? Not really. I mean, again, like I just said, I'm kind of indifferent about it. I don't really have a solid answer. I'm kind of undecided myself. But anyway, what do you think? Okay. Oh, you got a lot to say. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Keep it coming. Yeah. Okay, right. So that is actually the end of the survey today. I do hope that you did have a pleasant pleasant day with us today at Life Corp. I know it's been a long day for me. My English is kind of dwindling a little bit, but I hope you're okay as well. Hopefully I do see you around sometime again. It's been great, interviewing you basically with these surveys. I hope to see you more participating in other goings on here at Life Corp, like with the face measuring. I think we've got some new sectors popping up in the coming months, so maybe I'll see you around there. Yeah. All right, you are free to go now. Thank you for coming once again. All right, have a good day.